Hello everyone and welcome back to Jillies Nails. Today I'm reviewing two separate nail polish trios from MANIOLOGY, the Sandy Beach collection and the Juicy collection. I am a MANIOLOGY affiliate, so if you purchase any of these I will make a small commission off of it, which I then use to buy more nail polish. Not that I have a problem or addiction or anything, and just a whole old prior master bedroom as my nail art room, but whatever. The first color is Waikiki. I really liked this Sandy Beach collection. It surprised me. I kind of went back and forth on it like, I kind of have some colors like this, I'm not so sure. But they actually have these really pretty iridescent shimmers in them. And when I stamp them, you'll be able to see it better because it shows up very well over black. But they were surprisingly pretty. A little miffed I had to do 2 coats on this one to get it to look nice. It is a stamping polish. I feel like it should do that in 1 coat, but whatever. Yeah, it's okay as a base coat color. It's a pretty color. I like this shade of pink. I don't think I have anything even similar to that shade. And it picked up really nice. It stamped down really nice. And this iridescent part is so cool because this one is pink with gold in it. And you can kind of see the gold here. Now, I also did not put a top coat on these little swatch sticks that I made because I wanted to see how much they would absorb into the black and how they would sit on top of the black. And I have to tell you, I'm into it. This is dry. And it looks pretty dang good. And the more you shift it, I think if it had a top coat on it, the more you would be able to see that gold coming out. The next one, Waimea, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Very beautiful blue. Has a lovely purple shimmer that runs through it. And as you watch these with the shimmer, watch the brush as it splays out a little bit, and you can kind of see the polish shifting as I'm actually painting it on in between these different colors. So you can see it kind of shifting to purple there. Nice formula on this one. It was a 1-coater. Looks really pretty in person. Has that really pretty purple shift through it, and wait till you see this on black. It's so pretty over black. This one's my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite. The purple one's really pretty too, but this blue one is my favorite of the 3. And I think it's just because like when you look at it in the bottle, you can tell it looks like it has a little bit of a duochrome kind of shimmer to it, but once you actually stamp it and kind of shift it around, look at that. So pretty. I love that one. I'm going to play with that one more. And then here they are side by side, so you can see it looks much more purple over the black, but definitely blue over the white. So it's really cool. You can see that duochrome effect that way. Kailua? Yeah, I think Kailua. This one's also really pretty. This one reminds me kind of like a mermaidish stamping polish. Like it's kind of got that shimmery iridescent, more than like a duotone. It's almost got that green kind of, I don't know how to put it other than it makes me think of the mermaid colors and the mermaid stuff that was going around a couple years ago, where everything's just kind of shimmery and pretty. It's not quite a holographic, but it does go from like a purple to that pale and then almost goldy green colors. It's almost like it's a little bit of a tritone, but it's not. But it's trying to be real hard, I think. And it might be a tritone, maybe I'm wrong. And just so you know, when I review this stuff, I don't read the descriptions that the companies write or anything like that unless I'm just truly stumped. I just go by what I remember and by what I liked or didn't like and what my impressions of it were, because what they intend does not mean that's always what we get. And so you can see there it's got that kind of purple to green. You can see it really well over the black on this one. This is also very lovely. I like this one a lot too, just I like the blue better. And then the Juicy collection. I was kind of surprised by this one too. In the past, MANIOLOGY, a lot of their really light stamping polishes, especially when they were Bundle Monster, were not that good. That's the honest truth. Like if you had a baby pink stamping polish from Bundle Monster, it's crap. But as time has gone on, they have really started to pull out some much better colors. And I can tell a lot because people will still kind of fuss about it and go, their colors are awful, meh, meh, meh. And I'm like, yeah, you clearly haven't tried them lately. Because I've gotten pastels to show up over black. Pastels. So they really have improved a lot. Every once in a while, they'll still kind of have a fail where you're just like, It's not as bad as the old ones, but not as good as some of the new ones. And these were surprisingly good. This one, I think, over black came out the least good, but it was still not bad. Still better than the old. Hey, I forgot my other swatches. Sorry about that. I probably did that on this whole section. But they've definitely improved over time. And so if you used to use Maniology, but now you got kind of meh because it was, you know, the older ones, you should try some of these newer ones because they're really coming in good over black. This orange is lovely. I love this one. I know this is kind of a summer collection, but I feel like this is a little more of a fall color. I kind of wish this is what had been in the Orly swatches that I did for one of their oranges. This is a lot more deep, almost like it has a little bit of a brown in it, even though it's a summery polish. And the trio together, I think, looks amazing together. And once these dry, they end up looking really good over the black. You know, the pink one's kind of, 75%. It's a C+. Maybe a B-. But the other two, I would give a solid A. Like, they're really good. They dried really nice over the black. I do have to say, I think this green one is my favorite out of the collection. I love the color. Sour apple, perfect name. It totally reminds me of a Jolly Rancher or sour apple candy. So perfect name, really pretty green. It's so funny that every time I talk about colors not really being very prevalent, or if they are, they're not good, that all of a sudden somebody tries to prove me wrong, and this would be one of them. But you know, one of the reasons why I wanted to swatch these is I realized this was kind of how Maniology was releasing some new colors that I didn't have. I haven't seen anybody else swatch them, and I wanted to know what they were like, so I thought I'd check them out. And this one by far was my favorite. They're really getting good on some of the greens and stuff. If you haven't checked out the Back to School collection, you should check that one out too. It's awesome over black. So here they are. Again, this is the beach one, and then we have Juicy, Sandy Beach and Juicy from Maniology. I liked them. Let me know what you think. If you've tried these, which one was your favorite, and if you want to see any other colors swatched. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you can click in the upper right hand corner to check out my next video. Bye bye.